Yeah, but we'd have to sit around and talk with her, and I just wanted to, you know, have you all to myself right now.
Oh, well, you got me now.
Listen, Ellen doesn't wait up for you, does she?
No. Why? I'm gonna go get us some munchies from the refrigerator.
No. She'll know we're here then. It defeats the whole purpose of crawling in the window.
Right. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I'm with you like this, my mind goes to jelly.
No,
the rest of me.
Really? That's funny. That's not what happens to me at all. I get very focused and start thinking clearly, and I know exactly what I want.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
You. Courtney. Tonight, all I want is you.
All right, I'll be right there. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna straighten out this little problem in the kitchen, and I'll be right back. And I'll bring back some desserts.
I really want to commend you, you know, for domesticating Kirk. I never thought I'd see that day. Well, I've domesticated him for a little bit, but to me that always looked like she'd beaten him into submission in some way. But with you, he looks like he's happy, genuinely.
I suppose that was a compliment.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You know, speaking of happiness, Lucinda, how about you recognize Holden and Lily's happiness and give them your blessing? That would make them very happy.
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to me about happiness, and all you want to do is get the subject back to your family, the Snyders.
Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that Holden is my brother. I want to know what it is that you have against him.
You got a couple hours?
Lucinda, I'm not talking about dredging up old stuff. Holden has made mistakes. Lily has made mistakes. I'm talking about who Holden is now.
Yeah, well, who is he now? What is he now? You know, that's a good... Well, I'll tell you one of the things that he is now. He's a guy who bedded his brother's wife.
We know how that happened.
Oh, okay, forget it. We'll just... Oh, let's move on. We don't care about that at all. All right, fine. How do we know, you tell me that he won't be unfaithful to Lily when another brother's wife or something like that comes along?
That's not gonna happen again. The bottom line is, it doesn't matter what you think of him or what I think of him. It's really what Lily thinks of him, and she loves him, and she trusts him.
The way you trust Kirk?
Absolutely.
It doesn't bother you one iota that he spends all that time with that tall, lanky Connor, Bryn Mawr, Harvard MBA, huh?
Lucinda, why should it? I mean, she seems to be very interested in Link.
Cover up.
Cover up for what?
Put on your thinking cap. You figure it out for yourself.
All right, we have sweets for the sweet.
Okay, let's go over these time sequences. Now, I've got Mr. Crawford's movements for the evening clarified. Now, you, Ms. Lambert, his phone call you got inviting you to the cellar. That was at about what time?
Well, I guess it was right after Carolyn got off the phone with you, when you invited us to join you for dinner. I guess it was around 6:30.
That sounds about right.
Listen, about this phone call I got.
Phone calls. Maybe this all has something to do with the strange phone calls that we've been getting. You know, Mac, we got these hang-ups the past 24 hours. I thought it was Arthur harassing us, you know, but well, Carolyn said that Arthur was here this afternoon when a phone call came in, a man asking for the owners, and when Freda told him to hold, he hung up.
Now, Dana, what about the phone call you got?
Well, I thought it was this guy that I met through Andy and Courtney named Bill Harper. There was really somebody pretending to be him. I asked him about it right away when I got to the cellar, and he denied that he ever made the call.
Yeah, you know, we talked about that after Dana left the club. We thought maybe it was somebody's idea of a practical joke.
Or maybe you don't think that somebody was purposely trying to get me out of the house so that... But how would they know?
I'm sorry. Could we back up a little bit? I'm still trying to get these times in order. Now, Ms. Lambert, you say you got this mysterious phone call about 6:30. How soon after that did you leave here to go to the cellar?
Maybe, 15 or 20 minutes, I guess.
Well, let's have you leave the house at 6:45. And you've already said that you got back at 8 o'clock when you saw Ms. Crawford's body. Allowing for travel time, that means that you stayed at the cellar for about 45 minutes. Is that correct?
I guess so. I can't really remember.
Wait a minute. Andy and Courtney said that you were at the cellar for barely 5 minutes before you left, right?
Arms, remembering all the times she imagined this moment.
What's wrong with imagining things?
Nothing. I just think it's better to live the experience yourself.
Well, yeah, sure, if you are living it, but if you're not, well then, imagining's better than nothing, isn't it?
You must have a very vivid imagination.
Very. Well, I guess that means you're gonna say goodnight and go home?
No. Why, you want me to go?
No. Just, well, you know, a goodnight kiss.
You thought that was a goodnight kiss?
It wasn't? I mean, don't you have to go home and see your mom before it gets too late?
No. I'm not thinking about my mom tonight. Besides, it's not a goodnight kiss. This is a goodnight kiss. Good night. And this isn't.
Tell me something. What do you think of Dana's story?
Oh, Tom, what do I think of Dana's story? Okay, she's going off to meet some guy she likes. She realizes that she's wearing the same clothes that she was wearing when they met. So she stops at the shopping mall to try and find something else. It's possible.
Yeah, she is wearing the same clothes. I don't know. You know, Darryl finds the whole story suspicious.
Yeah, but honey, Darryl's in such pain right now. He doesn't know what he thinks.
I don't know. Maybe if Dana had just gone to the neighbors and called an ambulance, Carolyn would still...
Darryl, Dana said that Carolyn had stopped breathing when she found her. She was fairly certain that Carolyn was...
It keeps going through my mind, you know. How much I hurt Carolyn when I told her about my feelings for you. My God, it must have been the last thing she was thinking of.
Stop it. Listen to me. You're only making things harder for yourself. Carolyn would not have wanted you to do this.
I should have been here. If I was here, she'd still be alive.
I got it.
This is Mr. Claiborne.
Look, I demand to know why it was necessary to...
Come in. Glad that we found you. I'm Lieutenant McCluskey of the Oakdale PD.
What the hell is going on?
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
I'm sorry our night in Rome didn't mean as much to you as it did to me, Barbara. But we can't pretend it never happened. Not when I know that beautiful little girl in the nursery is my child.
Because I was appalled by what you said. You're not serious about telling Carolyn.
Alan?
Yes, I'm very serious. I can't stand the secret between us.
It would only hurt her. And what is the point? It was one night. It was a mistake. There are no feelings between us. It didn't mean anything.
Yes, it did. Jennifer was created that night.
Oh, Darryl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Darryl, did you ever have trouble with the security system any time since you put it in the sense that it failed to function?
No, it was a very reliable system.
Did you turn it on when you left tonight?
No, I didn't because Dana was here.
Miss Lambert, are you sure that you turned on the security system tonight when you left the house?
Yes. I saw the red light go on.
Well, it had to have been turned off before the garden doors were broken in, or the alarm would have sounded at the station.
I don't understand what happened. All I can think about is Carolyn here alone, helpless, somebody breaking in.
A lot like what happened to Nate, isn't it, Darryl?